here from Stanford Canine Training, and we've got Max here. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you how we use the Ecollar to start layering that over their commands. So your dog should already have an idea and a concept of what pressure is, and more importantly, how to shut it off. So with our commands, we always use the prong collar first. We teach them what pressure on, pressure off is with all their commands. So with the sit, it's upwards. With down, it's downwards pressure. And with place, it's forward pressure onto the place board. You release it once all four paws are up on top of there. Another thing that you might see me do is when he does break command, you'll hear me say nope. And at the beginning of the nope is where I will engage the e-collar and then guide him back into whatever command he was in. We're not at the correction phase yet. We're just using this to guide him on and off and to introduce him to what this is. All right, so what we're gonna do is just doing some repetitions with sit, down, and place. And I do have the sound box on, so you will hear a noise when I'm pressing the button. So we'll get started here. And he works between a 6 and a 10, just depending on what's going on. Let's go. Good. So as we approach the place board, I'll say place, I'll press and hold until all four paws are up on the board, and then I'll release and say good, place, good. And he is working for his kibble. And with the down, good boy. So beat me to that, good boy. But with the down, what I would do is I would lower the leash, put my foot over the leash here, and I would actually use this as a pulley system just to gently guide him down. Beautiful. Right. Down. Place. Good. Down. Good job. So we've done some repetitions with this, so he already knows that he needs to go into a down once we're on place. Let's go. Place. Good. Down. Good. And he's working at a 6 right now. Good job, buddy. Let's go. And then if he tries to pull towards one of the place boards, I can just use the leash to guide him back. And we can also do it this way. Down. Good. Very good boy. No. Down. Good. And when we're doing the guiding phase and we're just helping them out, again, we're not correcting, it's just the concept of pressure on and off. Once he does go into the down, after I release pressure, I do like to reward them again. Once they've gotten to the point where they know this, then I won't reward once they've gone back into the position if I've had to guide them back into it. Nope. Down. Good boy. Let's go. Good job. Place. Good. Very good boy. Let's go. And then I can do sit. Good. Place. Good boy. There you go. Good job. If he beats me to it, I'm still going to reward him for it. So ultimately, that's what we want to do on place, is we want him to just go on place, lay down, because he might be there for a couple minutes or a couple hours. So I want them to get comfortable and assume that they're going to be there for a while. Okay. Let's go. Good. Place. Good. Very good job. Let's go. And slowing this guy down is major. Yep. Good. Just because he is super anxious and he wants to go, go, go all the time. Good boy. These are also really good exercises to get him to slow down and think and actually wait for us to tell what it is that we want him to do rather than just bolting towards place or running off of place. And this way he starts to slow down a little bit and look up to us for direction. Place. Good. Good job, buddy. Down. Good. You can see a little bit of that anticipation. He thinks I'm going to call him off. Good. Good boy. And just reinforcing for staying on that place, which is what we wanted to do. Let's go. And we can also use the Ecollar as a prompt if we're going to be doing 180s. So again, he can start getting a little bit more in tune with us. Good boy. Good. Place. Good. Nice. Good boy. Very good. Let's go. Sit. Good. So another way to think about this, guys, is if I'm using the leash, I am going to layer it over with the remote. Because ultimately what we want is the remote and the leash to be synonymous with each other. This is how we start doing a lot of the off-leash work. So same thing with the recall. If I say, Max, come, I'll tap, same way as I would have given a little bit of that leash guidance to come back to me or to get his attention. With leash pressure, again, if I go down, good boy, kind of beat me to it. But if he feels leash, he feels this at the same time. We don't want to just be pressing buttons and assume that he knows what it is that he's supposed to be doing. Otherwise, we end up with a very confused dog. Good job, buddy. Very good. And then eventually, once he fully knows exactly what it is that we want him to do and we've proofed everything, then rather than doing a press and hold, then it would just be a tap for either him breaking command or if he decides to ignore us and do other things rather than do the command that we asked him to do. And again, that would just be like giving the little puff on the leash and getting his attention that way. Let's go. Nice. Good. There you go. Hold on. Let's go. Here. Good. So there you kind of wanted to rush onto place before I asked him to. So again, he felt pressure from the leash and he felt the Ecollar pressure at the same time. Yep, sit. Good. Place. Good boy. Good. Great job. And yes! Good job, buddy. Good boy. Very good. Alright. So, very quick kind of how-to. Hope that it helps you guys out if you're interested in doing any kind of e-collar work with your own dogs. But of course, and if anybody has any questions, we're always more than happy to help you guys out. But we're going to continue on Max's session here, and he's been doing very, very well, being a lot more in tune with us than he was the past couple of days, so we're getting there. But just wanted to give you guys a quick little how-to on how to do that, and hope it helps you. Thanks for watching.